Kagurabachi's art style has changed vastly since it started. When Takano Hokuzono dropped Kagurabachi's first chapter, it was an art style that was filled with a style that was uniquely and unmistakably Kagurabachi. Thick lines on the chins of the characters, the eyes of the characters all looking as if they are just simply dead inside, and the cartoonishly wide mouths to add on to that comedic effect. It was a style that suited the story as it was being told, but somewhere along the line, that clean line work and efficient use of panel space and cartoonishly wide mouths, they all just sort of changed inside. Somewhere along the line, these line works became chaotic, grungy, messy, but regardless, it still just worked. As the series grew in popularity, Hokuzono was just tasked with more lead colour pages, more double spreads, more coloured covers, and he found a unique way of evolving his art, which involved him adopting this style, and sometimes even reusing panels specifically to keep somewhat efficiency and to also help with the continuity within the series. If you really wanted to, you could really deep dive it and say Hokuzono's artwork reflects the story as it's being told. In the beginning of the story, it was a simple story of revenge from a young boy's perspective, but eventually the lines blur, they get more chaotic, and sooner rather than later we find out that the world isn't quite as simple and straightforward as the lines on this dude's chin are, as getting revenge and cutting down bad guys isn't quite as easy as it seems. Regardless though, the art is almost entirely different within these 89 chapters. If you'd never read the series and I showed you the main character from chapter 1 in comparison to his latest appearance, you would swear that it was two entirely different artists. Anyways, go read Kagurabachi, and if you want to see more Kagurabachi content, like and subscribe. Peace.